So this is the C code. I have included stdio.h, that's the standard input output library file. Int main, I have defined input character input 8. It's a 8-byte array which contains hex 11223344556677 and 88. In this program I will basically read this 1 to 8 digits in an character array with different sizes, and I'll be compiling this program on big Endian machine as well as a little Endian machine, and let's see what is the final output. So I have declared few variables here, and then output character I am assigning it to be, I am typecasting the input as unsigned character, and unsigned char I am typecasting. Character, as you know, it's 8 bytes, so expected output is just 11 in either big Endian or little Endian case. After that I am typecasting output short as unsigned short of the input. So unsigned short of the input is typecasted to output short. Unsigned int, I am typecasting input to unsigned int and assigning it to output int. Similarly, int is again 8 bytes. Int is again 4 bytes in this machine, and output long which is 8 bytes. I am typecasting it as unsigned long of the input. So I have just executed these 4 typecasting operations on input of sizes 1, 2, 4 and 8 respectively, and as an output I am simply printing the values of these 4 variables: output char, output short, output int and output long. Let's compile this for a little Endian machine. I am using i86 x86, so which is a little Endian machine, and it's gcc endianness 2 -o say little Endian. Okay, so I'm just executing little Endian binary, and my output is coming as typecasted output char is 11, output short is 2211, output int is 44332211, and output long is 8877665544332211. What has happened? Very interesting phenomena has happened. Let's open endianness.c file again, or let me simply open it in the VI editor itself. So now my input locations were having 1122, or the lowermost address of the input was having value 0x11 and the last value was 0x88. Now when I am typecasting it as short, in the address locations you can expect it to be 0x11 and 0x22, but no, since this is a little Endian machine, it will always start from the tail end. So first it will read 22 and then it will read 11, or my MSB will be 22 and the lower order byte or LS byte is 11. Now when I read integer, when I typecast it and read it as an integer, it will read 4 bytes. So my most significant byte will be 44 and least significant byte will be 11. So it is 443322 and 11. When I am typecasting it to be long and reading, again my most significant byte will be 88 and LSB will be again 11. All these operations are currently taking place on little Endian machine. Now I have one big Endian machine, and I have already created a binary over this big Endian machine named big Endian binary, and on this big Endian machine the same outputs are shown here, and character is shown as 11, output short is showing as 1122, for int it is showing as 112233 and 44, and long as expected it is showing as 11223344 up to 88. So if we compare the outputs of little Endian and big Endian machines, you can easily say that big Indian machines always start from the bigger end or the higher end, and little Indian machines start from the tail end or little end. With this programming examples, I am sure the concepts about big Indian and little Indian architecture will be more clear with you. If you are still feeling a little bit uneasy about this conversion between unsigned short and int and long, and how exactly your architecture will respond if it's a big Endian way or it's in a little Endian way, or even a bigger issue, if you want to write a program which will be portable or which will be platform independent, how exactly you should be writing a program, or how to convert your network byte order to host byte order, and many other problems you will be facing. I'll be certainly creating videos on these terms. Probably I'll be creating next video on host byte order to network byte order, or network byte order to host byte order conversions for long and short and many other variables. But thank you for this video. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop me a mail or feel free to write in SecurityTube forums, and I will try to solve your queries. Thank you.